Hey everybody, I'm Florida Lifestyler James Wright the third, and I'm coming to you representing the Florida Lifestyle Group, and we're coming to you with another podcast today. And today we got our guests Tim and Michael Jordan, and they're coming representing their part and their contribution to the lifestyle, and also a great brand that they have that they want to introduce you guys to. So Tim or Michael, would you like to set it off?
Sure. Tim, you mind?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So my brother and I have created Hugewick Candles for basically on a dare with each other to help bring couples and partners together, whether they be new partners or lifelong partners, to help reignite that spark as a playful massage candle company. Um, we've taken my brother's 20 years experience in the massage therapy industry and my 7 years experience in the lifestyle industry to help reconnect those that long for that spark and don't know where to start off. So
That is
We,
great.
yeah, interesting story with that, James. You'll like this. Um, it's funny how life flip-flops, you know what I mean? So I was in the Navy. Tim went to massage school, and I was giving him hell for it. And then many years later, he joined the Navy, and I went to massage school, unrelated, And he, of course, turned around and started giving me shit for it too.
I
Um,
believe I believe what you said was get a real job.
I believe that's exactly what I
Yeah,
said. Yeah,
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 get a real
among
job.
other things.
Quit being a massage therapist. So
Yeah. And Tim's right. We both love massage, that healing touch. And I've owned a couple of really big spas down on 30A over there by Rosemary Beach, Watercolor, Seaside. Taught for Veda for 20 years around the world. Expert aromatherapist, blending different essential oils. And after I sold my businesses a couple of years ago, Tim and I were sitting around drinking whiskey, smoking a couple cigars, trying to figure out what to do, and he nailed it. We were just talking about different things we liked, and in the massage world, it's amazing how everyone longs for touch. It could be a hug from your best mate. It could be a hug from your mom. It could just be a touch on the back from your partner. It doesn't matter. We long for that touch. And both Tim and I have been asked several times by many, many couples, hey, would you teach my husband how to rub my back? Or will you teach my wife how to, rub my hands that hurt? And we would do that. And then we started building classes on it, and we realized there was such a need for it that the dare kind of came up. He's like, well, Michael, you had a brand with your spas, and I'm in this lifestyle very actively supporting businesses. He goes, let's merge them, and I bet you can't make a very tongue-in-cheek, smart-ass brand and make it successful. And I said, bet. But you have to help me. And here you are, and here we are, man.
That's awesome. That's an awesome backstory. And I like how you guys are geared to helping couples unite and develop, because
That's what
that's very important for couples to keep their spark and their sensuality together. And that's why the lifestyle is really good for couples as well, in my opinion.
Oh,
Because
you're right. You're right.
right. So Tim, you say you've been in a lifestyle for 7 years before you got into the candle business?
correct. So I found a lifestyle. I've always been polyamorous at heart.
Okay.
Um, didn't know till about 2018 what that actually was. Um, I knew a really good couple out in Japan. They were polyamorous.
Well,
They introduced me to polyamory and swinging, and knowing that it was okay to have love and affection for multiple partners and not feel bad about it, regardless of what society says is cheating and everything. And how it was explained to me was, I have 3 children. I have an 18-year-old that will be 19 this year, and my youngest will be 11 this year. My love for them is not 100%. Like, I don't have 100% of my love that I have divided out that I have to give everyone in my life.
Right.
I have 100% love for my oldest, my middle, and my youngest, as well for my brother and my other partners that I have.
Right. You don't feel like
So
it's a
it
pie. You feel like it's unlimited.
correct.
It's
It is
unlimited
unlimited.
source of it is. It's unlimited source of energy. Definitely
It's
is.
unlimited, and that's one thing that I bring up to new people who are in the polyamory lifestyle, which I relate to my children and my partners. If they do have children, I bring up the fact I'm like, you don't love one child more than another. Some people do, but
We
regardless
know
of
I'm my mom's favorite. We know that.
I'm the favorite youngest. So, um, you don't love one child more than another. So, why does that have to be defined to partners? Why
Right.
can you not love one partner 100% and another partner 100% versus giving that love 50% and 50%?
Right.
But my ex wife and I had a difficult journey into this. Um, when we finally divorced, it was about 18 and a half years when we got divorced, but
Right.
we grew up together, we learned together, and we loved together. And I love all three of my children. I love my brother. I love my girlfriend in California as much as I do anyone else in my life that I would have.
Correct.
So it is a learning process of that. There have been ups and downs, just like in monogamy. You have your good times and your bad times, but as long as you have communication and are truthful with everything, the sky's the limit. I mean,
And
there's no.
that brought your passion for the candles.
So my passion for the candles actually
Right.
came from my brother.
Okay, 'cause I was about to say, because Michael, you
Yeah,
must like love too.
Yeah.
I my brother's 7 years older than I am, and I've always looked up to him.
Okay.
That's a
So
terrible
That's
idea. He
awesome.
needs better role models.
Well, obviously you're doing something right, man. You got a great head on his shoulders.
He does. I'm so proud of him, James. Like, very proud.
That's awesome.
but yeah, my brother is 7 years older than I am, so I've always looked up to him. And for him to come to me and be like, "Hey, I have this idea," and for me to push him towards this and support him, and knowing that he trusts me with that means the world to me. It does.
That's good, man. That's
Yeah.
good. And I like how, like again, how your focus is on the couples and bringing them together. So, what made you guys be so couple driven with the product?
Because there's a lot of candles out there. There's a lot of products out there, period, no matter what it is. But if you don't have a mission behind your story and a reason for doing what you do, there's no love, there's no reason for people to care about your product. And we don't have a product, we have a lifestyle. Everything we do is, and I mean
Florida
that.
lifestyle,
I mean,
baby.
yeah, we have a Florida lifestyle in every way that you could mean that, right? Um,
Right, exactly. It's perfect for
you know, it's
everyone.
it's like the world can be going to shit, James, right? I mean, you could have a horrible time at work, traffic could be miserable, uh, you know, bank accounts off kilter, whatever. But if you come in the door and your partner or partners, greet you and love you and you feel that love, I don't care. Like you get that power couple together or triplet or even group and having a community and a group behind you, you're unstoppable. I
Correct.
mean,
Napoleon
un
Hill called it the Mastermind Alliance.
yes, yes. And so our focus was, and jokingly we say, we just want everyone to get laid. That's why we created the candles. If we can help every man and woman and binary and non-binary and furry all get laid, my job's complete. My mission in
Well,
life
you'll definitely increase the world's population.
and happiness. I mean, not to bring up politics, but think about this. If everyone was getting like mad, great intimacy and love at home, and they said, "Hey, we're going to start a war with this country over here." I don't care. You'd be like, "I'm good." I mean, like,
I'm getting
ah,
ass tonight, man.
right? Like, why am I about to leave this to
Balls
go
over
sleep on the
Baghdad. I'm
ground?
about to see titties.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Oh no.
But it's true. Some of the most amazing people. I wouldn't be the man I am today if it wasn't for this community. I would be working at the paper mill
So
in
have you?
Kansas.
Sorry to interrupt. So have you been in the lifestyle as well for a while?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
very much so.
let's hear your
Yeah.
backstory too.
What's that?
Let's hear your backstory as well. Go ahead.
Man, my backstory. That's a mess, but no.
Get the fuck out of Pensacola in Alabama, right?
Yeah, yeah. For real. I met a couple right out of high school, and they were that power couple I was talking about. Like one of the songs that jazzed me up, like I really feel emulates the partner I want to be with next is that song by Jay-Z. It's Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah,
That that whole video, I'm like, that's what I need, right?
yeah,
That's my standard. Like, if you got to be my ride or die like that. But I met this couple at a young age, legal age, let me specify.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And they were so motivating, and they showed me, just because I grew up in a rundown trailer without running water, in the woods, that didn't have to be my life. I mean, I can write my life. And I joined the Navy, and I mean, not to throw out that stereotype, but Navy's Navy. And some amazing, I got lifestyle out in California, started going to different community events, met some just amazing people. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, okay? When you have that community, and you find those like-minded individuals, man, if you're broke down on the side of the road, you can call your friends. They're gonna come get you. If they're grilling out and they're like, "Hey, let's call up James. I bet he wants some steak." I mean, it's that community that is just impressive. And so throughout
It's
my life,
very different because the heart that's put into that's a great point, Michael, because the people in this community is so loving, and I think it's just our nature for love that we're so embracive with everything. Everybody is so supportive of everybody. Even when they disagree supportively.
yeah, 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 yeah. And it's like this. I don't want to say secret club, but it's this
Untalked
known.
about.
It's this known thing that if you're in this community, if you need something, it's taken care of.
Right.
You know, it
You
doesn't
guys
matter.
being brothers, do y'all ever run into the odds of people like, oh, y'all brothers in the lifestyle? Da, 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 da. The gossip?
Uh,
Well, that probably from
so
the Millers, right?
so I have to say, Michael deals with the more upscale boutiques, day spas, and clientele who will normally sell the candles where you'll see 15, 20 people come into their store at a time, at a day, and everything. Um, I have dealt with the more lifestyle aspect here in Jacksonville, Florida,
Okay.
whether that be naughty nights, the pineapple parties at Eclipse, um, Exotic Dynamics, which I'm part of. I attend part of their events and everything, and various parties that I want to introduce our product to.
Okay.
I don't have a specific community that I go to that I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I can't go to your event because I'm going to this. I don't talk to you. I'm more Switzerland whenever it comes to the clientele in the parties down here.
Okay.
Um, Exotic Dynamics has been very gracious, as well as Naughty Nights Jacks, as letting me come and vend our candles and everything. We're actually invited to a couple events up in South Carolina later this year,
Mhm.
as well as Tallahassee, Florida later this year to demo our products and to vend our products. So for me in that aspect, I get into the down and dirty, as you would say, the night style life.
Yeah.
Uh, Go there, show off our candles, maybe massage one or two people. Oh no, you know, dim,
You
dim,
hate this job, James.
I hate my job.
That's a lot of work, man.
Show off our candles, maybe light them, massage a couple of clientele that come up. Oh no, it's such a hard job. Um, but
We
for
haven't,
for
yeah.
me, it's more getting into that dark lifestyle. Michael's the public face who everyone will see like on TV and podcasts and everything,
Oh yeah,
and
man. The way
I'm
he
more
came in here, dude, he floated like it was like magic. Dude, I told him I thought it was a computer generated him. He came he came in, I
You're a
seen
good man, James.
the
Thank you, brother.
yeah.
Hot Wheat logo, and he just floated in just gradually. I was like, is this
You're good for
real
my
or is
soul, James. Thank you, man.
this
Thank you.
pre-recorded or what? Is about to see a commercial? Great presentation, man. I'm telling you, it was a seller.
Yeah,
He
it's
sold.
good. But I think also, James, I think were you asking if like we ever ran into like the same group, same women that are like, oh, two brothers, let's experience that. I don't think we've run into that yet, Tim, have we?
I think there's one or two that are interested in the brothers lifestyle.
Right.
Um, but that is
We haven't cashed that in yet.
no, we haven't cashed that in yet. But again, that comes into that very confident and love for my brother to know that in this lifestyle, like if if he trusts me enough to back him in this, then there's nothing I wouldn't do for him.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
definitely
And it's
understand.
it's more than just us, James. Speaking of community,
Right.
um, I've got a son as well too, and I'm pretty open with him, like open enough, like legal age, meaning like I don't hide if there's a good looking guy on TV, you know, um, like the new Doctor Who. Have you seen him?
No.
Listen, look him up, okay? But like I doubt, like if there's a good looking man walks by, I don't hide that. I'm like, man, he is handsome. He looks good. I don't hide that. But the thing with Hugewick also, James, speaking of community, not only do we give back to a lot of communities, and that's part of our profit. We set aside a certain amount of our profit to give to charities or communities that are doing good in the community. But we're also trying to build this brand for our children to have a business to take over, one that
Awesome.
has been built for them so they never have to ask anyone for a job. But also so they can continue running this business and see that this lifestyle is healthy, it's positive, it's supportive. And that's really kind of the family in all aspects of that brand, we're trying to build as well too.
Right. Now, with your candles, are there in like in the glass
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
or
Let's
are
see. Here we
there
No,
go.
are there
So,
yeah.
standing wick
So
candles? Okay, let's see your product. What we got
all
here?
right, all right,
Yeah,
all right.
what we got right
all right.
here,
So,
Michael?
so we've got, they come in these cute little tin cans, color coded for their aromas. I'll run through them real quick. So we have not so vanilla, so warm vanilla aroma.
Not so
Uh,
vanilla. That's a good one.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I've got honeydew me, which is cucumber and honeydew melon. My tie you up, so fruity and rum and just warm island feel. Oh, you're like laying on the beach in Jamaica and you've got that beautiful drink. The smell is just amazing. We got Lilac Me Softly,
Wow, these are
you know,
big.
floral lilac.
These are intriguing names.
Oh man, thank you. We
So
got XXX and O's, which is strawberries and cream. And then the one I'm very proud of, my brother came up with the name. We needed one unscented because some people just don't want aroma, right? They may have sensitivities to it. So my brother came up with, let's see if I can get that there, uncensored.
so again, James,
That's
our
the
candle
catcher.
line our
Uncensored.
candle line is playful massage candles. You know, um,
Okay,
one
so
of
there
the
are the
things
candles that you dump, you put on people's bodies, you drip on the body,
Oh yeah.
with the
yeah.
Yeah.
massage and the
So
whole. Okay.
yeah, so
So
you
for
light the candle,
okay.
you talk, you get intimate, you let it burn for a little bit. The aroma will saturate the air. You smell the candles, and then candle. That way, the soot from the flame doesn't contaminate the candle and everything. And then you can pour it directly onto your skin. It burns at 113 degrees, which is warm water. It's a hot bath. It's less than a hot bath. I've poured it directly onto my skin, onto client skin who I've demoed the candles for. People in the community that I've talked to have done wax play where they'll have the colorful wax all over their body, the paraffin wax. Our candles are made with premium soy wax, sunflower oil, and fragrances. So it's a very low temp candle. And whenever I talk to them about it, a lot of them are scared at first that don't really play with wax. And then I'll dip my finger into it or I'll pour it onto my skin. I'll pour it onto the back of their hand and they're like, oh, that wasn't bad at all. And then I go to massage it in and they're like, oh, wow, that's really good.
Awesome.
And the fact that our candles are made with soy wax and sunflower oil, I have dealt with a couple of clientele who are allergic to coconut oil, which a lot of other candles use. And the fact that ours use sunflower oil, it was very it was beneficial and they were excited about it because they are allergic. Not so bad that they have to go to the hospital, but they might develop a small rash on the back of their arm or
Yeah.
hands.
Dermatitis,
So this
eczema.
is this is
Yeah,
non-allergen, allergic.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
It's amazing. The sunflower oil, reason we chose that is sunflower oil naturally has vitamin A and E in it. Vitamin E is exceptionally great for the skin. We have clients that love just to put the wax on them themselves, especially after a bath, because the product is so hydrating on the skin as well too, and it smells good. So we have those. We're launching a new product line this August because we're going to be at a massive show called Stimulate the Show. Okay. And
Okay.
it's a sexual wellness show in
And where
Nashville
would
held.
this be hosted and held?
It's downtown Nashville at some massive hotel. They have sexologists there, certified sex coaches. Um, they have like OBGYNs, they have retail masters, education classes. This is a big, big event where the adult industry and communities come together
Okay.
and do different education classes, but I want to bring some of your swag with us.
I'll,
So when we've
I'll
got
be
we've got a big booth this year,
okay.
and we're going to throw you on our website, get you some exposure while we're up there. Heck, if possible, we'll talk about timing and what works. We'll FaceTime you up there. We'll do another little uh, podcast with you,
I'll be honored, man. I'll be honored. I'm
and
all about networking and joining and doing everything, with
will
others.
promote you as much as too. But
Yeah.
so we got a new product line coming out then, and I can't say too much about it. It's on brand with our candles. It's a different type of candle, but so we'll be
you said
launching those soon.
you, you said it's geared more towards the feminine side and the what was it the feminine sexuality
Mm,
and
mhm.
lifestyle stuff. So not
Uh,
geared towards so much towards sex, but the more informational side and the
Yeah.
acceptance and more knowledge based side of the
okay.
sexuality of females and the community.
Right,
Yeah,
right, and that's really need to be known because they need to have a safe place.
it's I we're very much
They
looking
definitely
forward to
need to have a safe place, man.
it.
Yes.
It's important to have the ladies have fun, but be feeling safe the most.
Yes.
Yeah. And that reflects in our branding, James, is you'll notice all of our branding is very feminine, you know.
Okay.
And we did that because we wanted to focus on the women to give them something special, let them know this is really about them. It's about also or the more masculine one in the relationship to get in touch with their feminine side, to connect with their partner on that feminine level. That's why the 3 points of our candles are touch, breath, and aroma. If you integrate those three things into your intimacy with your partner, you'll have a much better experience. You know, the touch with the massage, the breath by taking time to inhale the essential aromas, um, and then aroma themselves can have an aphrodisiac and psychological effect on you to relax, forget about the crap you got to do tomorrow, and just focus right then on that moment. You know, it's not so much about, hey, grab this toy, let's get, intimate right this second. It's about taking your time to build up to that, that special time.
Right. So everybody, this is a good foreplay product, a good product to help you with
Yeah.
your foreplay, to help you with your group experiences. So if you guys have group experiences and you need something to like spice up and have a game night or just have something that you want to add a little spice to, this is perfect. And especially with the names that they have, guys, the names that they have is very, very catchy for your party. Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah, we had fun with those.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It fits right where you guys want to do what you guys need for your party and to add some spark to your party. So be sure to tell the guys where they can find you guys, where they can find the product, where they can find you guys at before we head out.
Yeah. Yeah. Two things on that. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Hugewickcandles.com. Same thing on Instagram and TikTok. I created a code just for you,
Okay.
for your members. It's pineapple. Okay. If you
Awesome.
go to our website, type in pineapple because I love your logo, man. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's gonna give them 50% off everything on the site, and that's gonna go forever. So you can continue to use that as much as you want.
Okay,
Um,
awesome.
Yeah, thank you. If they'll follow us, we'd greatly appreciate, help support the
You guys
community.
can find that in the link because I'm going to put everything in the description at the bottom. So you guys go
Awesome.
down to the bottom. I know my screen is a little and their screen is bigger, but you see me pointing at the bottom.
Yeah,
Bottom. If the focus is them, not me. So I'm glad to see
yeah,
that
no,
smaller
no.
with the upgrade.
Um, but
Uh,
James, we want to support you and your listeners, and your followers. So we're gonna send you several sets of the candles. Okay, one for your own personal use, because I mean, like I said, if I can help you get laid, bro, that's what it's
I
about,
love it.
right?
I like
But so I want to send you several sets. That way, each podcast you can give one out. Use as like a little prize or whatever you want. And if you need something, if you're going to an event, and they need like a gift basket as a giveaway or a raffle, or if we can help you and your community raise money for something,
Yeah.
I'll send you my personal cell phone number and Tim's too.
Okay.
You just send me a text, brother, and just say, "Hey, I'm going to this event. They want to raise some awareness for, consent or whatever." I will send a gift or Tim will send a gift basket to you and support you any way we can to help show your followers that, Florida's our heart. We just adore you, man. We appreciate this too.
I
So
appreciate that, man. I
yeah.
I love
so James,
style, man. It helps
James,
me.
what part of Florida are you located in?
I'm actually located in Central Florida, close to like Orlando area.
Okay. I'm in Jacksonville.
Okay,
So
Not
if you
far, yeah.
know
too far at all.
if you know any events that are going down and everything, and you'd like for me to come down, I'll personally come down. It's 2.5 hours away.
Nothing.
Um, Definitely come out, show some candles off and everything, and help support the Florida pineapple lifestyle and everything. Because,
Yeah,
like I said, the more we can get couples, so
James, Tim, and we can discuss this too. I think we come out with a limited edition candle for
mhm.
James
Florida
for
lifestyle.
Well, we do
Florida.
have that. So, James, one thing we're doing with Hugewick is we are always developing new scents, new aromas, new product. We're not just limited to candles. We've looked into different
Easy.
stuff. We've also talked, not giving away too many secrets.
Yeah.
You got to keep stay tuned to Hugewick. Um, we're also looking at a Be Naughty line for the
Mm,
masculine sense that some females and
enjoy. Yeah.
they like.
That
They
was
want
good
that
for the single man.
musky leather smell and everything. So we're not just with the playful feminine side. We're always developing new scents and getting feedback from the community.
Yeah,
So
that's true. We do have one candle coming out this winter called Cinnamon, S-I-N
Okay.
for cinnamon.
So
And
y'all
that
look out for
was
that
brought
this
up.
winter.
Yeah,
And the men.
yeah, oh, I like that. The MEN too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was brought up by a community member who uh is important to us, and so we're gonna do that, but we're always on the move, like Tim said. We're coming up with new product lines. We've got launches, but we like to work with people and
That is,
develop personal sense for them.
that
I do want to give a shout out to a huge help of ours, Sultry Company in Huntsville. Tiara is the owner and operator. She's also, and I want to make sure I say this right too, because she is a massive part of what we do.
she'll punish you if you get it wrong.
Oh yeah, I know. And
yeah, yeah. You
this,
gotta get it right, man. Put on the
she
platform.
she is incredible at
Put her
what
right.
she has done and how much of a big help she has been.
Okay.
Um, but Tiara is a certified sexologist, and all of her staff are either certified as well too or getting there, and it's mandatory that they go through this college level certification to help their clients. They nail down the customer experience when you walk into her beautiful boutique. It's not an adult store. This is a place you go. I don't want to say bougie, but it's bougie. But it's all about education with Tiara and her team, who are just amazing. But anytime Tim and I have a new idea, we'll send it to Tiara and her team. We'll be like, "Hey, what do you think of this aroma? Or what do you think of this product?" And they'll either be like, "Yes," or no. But I do need to say thank you to her because she's just been incredible.
That's awesome.
But with you, I think we need to find, a limited run special edition candle that we make for James and his Florida pineapple and Florida lifestyle, and let you give those away for free, man.
Yeah, we could definitely network, man. So we would definitely do more networking in the future. And before we head out, I wanna leave off with when you hear the word Florida lifestyle, what does it mean to you?
Love. I mean, as we said earlier, James, Florida has everything, baby. We've
Yeah,
got food, beaches, beautiful people, communities, lifestyle.
yeah.
I mean,
The
that's
baby
what it
in the
means to be here.
barnyard too.
And the barns. What about you, Tim?
Everything.
The Florida lifestyle, that's difficult. I do have to agree with the beaches, the beautiful people, the tourists, meeting new people, meeting connections, whether it's once and you never talk to them again,
You're
or
No.
fine.
you
You're
develop that.
fine. It's just
But
the
Tim
time limit
Tim
running up
had a
because I'm
pre
scheduling.
Tim had a
I got
pre
one right after you guys, so I'm scheduling them
yeah,
back to back.
we're going.
We're hustling.
Tim
um,
had a premature uh uh disconnection.
Yeah.
yeah,
So just
look,
finish what you think about
Go ahead,
Florida
bro.
lifestyle. I'll edit everything definitely.
but yeah, premature cut out. You got to leave them wanting more. That way they keep coming back. You can't give them everything.
Right, right.
Um, but again, you can find us at hugewickcandles.com, on the internet, on Facebook, on Instagram, and even FetLife. FetLife is just Hugewick Candles.
Hmm.
We post stuff regularly. And again, James, I would love to meet up with you personally and show you our candles one on one.
Yeah, and I
That
will
way,
do some. We will talk more. We would definitely talk more offline, and we would do more advertisement. I love helping people, so don't worry. Don't worry.
Man,
yeah,
James, it was great to meet you, man.
Yes,
Tim,
it
thank
was
you for
great
jumping
meeting you
on.
guys, and I thank you guys for liking what I started for you, for
Oh
everybody. This
man,
is not for me. This is for everybody as a whole. I'm just the brain. That's all.
hey, we need those people with the vision. We need those visionaries, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep it up, man. Keep
All
it
right,
up.
thank
Thank you
you
for
guys. God bless you. Y'all
everything.
go to
You
Hugewick
too, man.
Candles at the check all the links in the descriptions, and y'all will see more of them and see me showing you guys more of them at Florida Lifestyler. All
Thank you,
right, you
James.
guys have a great
thank
night.
you.
God bless.
All right, you too, man. God bless.
Good night.
Good night.